Hi everyone, this is Victoria Gao here at the Bannister Gallery at Rhode Island College. I'm the director of the gallery here, and I'd like to take you in to see our 3D faculty exhibition, which is actually online only, but we wanted to make sure to install it so that you'd have the opportunity to see it the way that it was meant to be shown. The 3D faculty exhibition features our very diverse and talented Rhode Island College art faculty. And we're going to start here by taking a look at these sculptures by Doug Bosch, the chair of the art department. Titled After Nobly, number 05251804, this work and another work from the series draws inspiration from 19th century scientific instruments that were originally created for the experimentation of electromagnetic principles. By playing with scale and material, he creates hybrid original works of both art and science. And the glass case intentionally toys with how scientific artifacts are traditionally displayed in art museums. So you can see how intricate and detailed these sculptures are. And it really plays with this idea of what is functional and what is art. Over here, you have a ceramic, steel, and enameled copper wire sculpture, which is a collaborative work by Craig Bachman, our ceramics professor, and William Martin, our sculpture professor. One artist begins the work and then hands it off to the other artist to complete, foregoing any additional input in its final piece. The result is an artwork that showcases each of their individual sensibilities and technical abilities, but also the simple joy of making things. There's another piece that's by Craig and Bill over here. They're really stunning to look at in person. You can see sort of that glaze on the ceramic and the finish on the wood. They're both incredibly talented artists in their own mediums, but when you combine them together, they create these really stunning hybrid works. In the center of the gallery is a work by Diane Riley titled Once. It's made of steel, copper, enamel, and found objects. Her visual language is comprised of shapes, textures, and colors that reference the interior and exterior of the human body, using contrasting materials of harsh steel and soft, delicate threads and flowers. These elements intentionally evoke sensory responses from the viewer to correspond with the emotional content of the artwork. I'm going to bring you in really close, closer than you can see, even if you came into the gallery. I would never let you get this close to an artwork. But you can see there's really a sense of an interior and an exterior space here. That's one of the delicate flowers I mentioned. In this room, you see a large sculpture of wood and steel by William Martin titled Plug Joint. Bill's sculptures are often about absurd forms that arise in times of change, and he's fascinated with the history of invention and the way that technological environments function in much the same way as biological evolution. Contrasting the machine aesthetic of his sculptures is the hand craftsmanship that is evident in the hammer marks from blacksmithing or the laminated wood. Bill Martin always makes these really wonderful, monumental sculptures that fill the space. And it reminds you of those old machine rooms in industrial centers. And in this corner, you have another one of Bill's collaborations with Craig Bachman, a wood, steel, and ceramic work. And over here, we have a series of 10 vessels, 10 stoneware vessels that Craig Bachman made. While Craig has always considered the contained spaces and feel of each ceramic vessel he makes, it became particularly significant recently, as one of his jars was used for his mother's ashes. He made this series over the summer as a way to help remember and celebrate his mother. You can see these incredible textures and these patterns within the glaze. And finally, we have this dual-channel installation of a 3D animation by digital media professor Frank Wong Yefeng. The piece, titled Moscow Has Nice Weather, was inspired by flights he recently took from Shanghai to Berlin. And this dual-channel video is composed of phone footage of in-flight screens, poems he wrote about intercontinental traveling, and 3D rendered images. The animation's repetitive audio visuality invites viewers to contemplate the future's unpredictability and the process of travel as a temporal experience. I'm going to turn up the volume so that you might enjoy this meditative soundtrack he has. All right, that's the tour. Thank you so much for joining me in Bannister Gallery today, and enjoy the rest of Gallery Night Providence.